presentation of the anatomy of the male brain. Now, as you can see, there's two male brains. This male brain is located in the skull, and this brain is located in the genitalia region. Now, we'll get to this one later. Now, as you can see at the front of the male brain is an area called man vision. This area gives a man the ability to see a deer 800 yards away in the middle of a cornfield. But it gives him the inability to see a bottle of ketchup on the second shelf of the refrigerator, even after the man's spouse has told him the location of the ketchup bottle multiple times. Now you can see here this very small, almost non-existent area of the male brain is called the toilet aiming center. Now ladies, a lot of y'all think that us men just walk in, we pull our britches down, and we gyrate our hips and try to pee everywhere. But that ain't the case. See, the fact is we have a very small toilet aiming center. And that is because for millions of years, men peed outside, freely, peeing wherever we wanted to. Then over the last 200 years, we were asked to pee into an area the size of a football. That is why the toilet aiming center is so small. Now, the beer gland can also affect the toilet aiming center. You see, as the beer gland gets larger, the toilet aiming center gets way inaccurate. That is why a lot of drunk dudes pee all over the place. This is the lame excuses gland. Ladies, if you've ever had a fella break up with you and him say, well, I just love you so much that I'm scared you might break my heart, so I'm going to break up with you. That came from the lame excuses gland. As you can see here, this is the remote control and TV center. This is responsible for men being able to go into any establishment and sniff out a remote control and a TV like a bloodhound. This area is also the reason why men like to watch what they want to watch, and they don't care about what anybody else wants to watch. Now, as you can see here, this is the outside chores region and the inside chores region. The outside chores region is much larger. That is why men like to cut the grass, they like to rake, and they like to weed eat. And the inside chores region is much smaller. That's why men are almost incapable of folding towels, washing dishes, and ironing clothes. Now this here is the ball sports region. This region is responsible for collecting all sports data, favorite players, favorite teams, favorite coaches, etc. Now this region gets so large that other parts of the brain have to shrink, like the anniversaries and birthdays gland. That's why a lot of men can tell you who won the 1996 National Football Championship, but they can't tell you their wedding anniversary. Now this here is the measurement center of the male brain. The measurement center is very accurate, and it can tell exactly what size nut, bolt, sprocket, or any other tool is needed for a job. But the measurement center becomes very inaccurate when men are measuring body parts below the waist. Now